Hi, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jada.
And welcome back. Today we are doing a Who's More Likely, Ashley or Jada? I'm so lucky that was A because I didn't actually know which one I was listening on. And Christian has been kind enough to provide the questions for us, and he's going to ask them. We did a Who is Worse, Better back in January kind of version of this, so if you haven't seen it, links down below. Yes. Okay, and on to question number 1.
And wait, thank you guys for joining us today. If you've not seen, Ashley had a solo video on Wednesday, little projects video. She's gonna be putting them out every now and again. I might have 1 or 2 sprinkled in there, but probably not. She does a lot more home improvement projects than myself. And yeah, and for more of just us, like and subscribe, hit that bell notification.
All right, and question number 1.
Who is most likely to kiss a guy on the first date?
Only because I knew she would say that.
They pressured me into it one time and it was awful. I was like, what a waste.
Pressure her into it.
Before I went on the date, you guys were like, come on, Ashley.
Are you gonna kiss the boy? And she was like, maybe. And so, but I mean, like, I don't really date a lot of people that I don't know. It's not like it's a first date with a stranger, you know? It's like a first date with someone that I've known for a while. But I'm not dating anyone now, you know, exclusively seeing somebody. Also, can that somebody speak up for the lovely audience?
Who is most likely to go grab a PB&J?
Peanut butter and jelly, for those of you that don't know. And he said that very slowly, so I was waiting to see if there was like going to be like
more to
jelly
it
or bananas or peanut butter jelly and pickles, because people do like gross food things sometimes. And I was about to have to be like, neither. Like, we're not doing that.
No.
So,
all right, question number 3.
Who is most likely to go skinny dipping?
Me. Jada has kind of done like a small version of skinny dipping. I
was wearing as much as one would have with a bathing suit, though.
We were living in Korea, and
I think we might have mentioned it before.
Well, in case you haven't seen it, we were living in Korea, and we had went to Jeju Island, and it was like our first week in Korea. So we didn't know anybody, but we met a lot of other foreigners and locals there, and they had like this little bar below the place we were staying, and we went down, mingled with people and stuff like that. But
I actually went to bed.
The nerd I was like, I'm gonna go
dipping.
upstairs and read. And the bar closed like in an hour, but it's like 2 o'clock and Jada's not back yet. And I started freaking out because we didn't have phones at this time and stuff like that. So I was like, where is she? Where is she?
I thought she'd be asleep and she wouldn't notice.
No, her and those other people went to the beach and they skinny dipped. But she said, I kept on as much as you'd wear to.
I kept on my bra and my underwear, which is the same thing that you would see.
Except I would
Christian's
walk,
like, what? No.
Except I would walk in front of people in my bikini. I would never walk in front of people in my bra and underwear.
It's because of the connotation of it all.
It matters.
But also, I want to refer back to the peanut butter and jelly sandwich thing. It's because Ashley's lazy and she just feel like, I can't bother to cook. I feel like all the pressure and heat was on me. I had to throw it back on her for a second. All right.
Question number 4.
Can we stop saying which question? Because we always wind up messing that up. We'll say like some question multiple times. and then I rewatch it and I'm like, we've just skipped a question, or we've just done this question twice.
You mean number?
Yeah, number, yeah. We're really bad about it.
Next question.
Who is the most likely to drop $1,000 on a night out?
Really? I'm super tight with money.
Me too. But I don't have $1,000 to drop on a night out, so I'm going with that.
I don't either. I mean, but you went on like more expensive vacations than I have.
I went on one more expensive, and not even that, you know, because you went to Belize or whatever that time, and that vacation was probably more than mine.
Nah.
We're both, neither one of us. I thought he was going to say lose at first.
Hey,
I still thought
one day I want to be a person who's like, no big deal. I'm on vacation. I'm going to drop $1,000 at a casino or something.
I don't. That's That's just ridiculous, you know?
All right, next question.
Who is the most likely to get a gift from a secret admirer?
A lot of y'all be secret admirers.
I think
And
I
y'all
have.
all think Ashley's so cute.
Oh, please, Jada. There's plenty of people that are Team Jada. But I have.
Team Jada. We're a team together, okay?
But I think from Hook, Line, or Chill, or from here, I mean, I think we have gotten stuff that
It's
nobody.
anonymous at least.
Yeah. So, next question.
Although I did get flowers one time at work, and it was like, I didn't know who they were from, and people were like, woo! Because, you know, my boyfriend works with me, and he's like, I didn't send her flowers. So, that was kind of cool.
They were from a client thanking her. Just gonna leave them hanging like, who are the flowers from?
Who is the most likely to wear a coat when it's not cold, but might get cold?
We were both so quick to answer that.
No, and here's what I'll tell you. Ashley, it has taken a real dip in the temperature here. It keeps doing that. It'll be so warm, and then it'll like crash like when Ashley's
I
coming.
bring it with
I know,
me.
she's terrible. Anyways, and we're gonna walk to the restaurant to eat dinner, and she's just coming in a little t-shirt. I'm like, Ashley, you need to bring a jacket.
I changed.
After much parting from me.
Okay.
Just
Next
saying,
question.
Definitely me.
Oh.
Who is the most likely to get an impromptu, exciting new hairstyle?
Oh. Oh yeah, senior year of high school, I chopped 18 inches off and dyed my hair medium amber copper brown. And it was like, I mean, when you're in high school, that's kind of a bold choice to like go that much shorter and that different. Jada,
I cut my hair first.
no, she didn't. Jada
I cut my hair first.
colors her hair blonde. And
Our
she
freshman
was
year when I
like,
did it. Our freshman year when I did it, I did brown, and it was horrible. I wore it in a ponytail, and I changed it as soon as I could.
but this was
bad.
after I'd colored mine. And Jada
No, my
put it-
freshman year of
No,
high
I'm talking
school.
about the blonde.
Oh.
Jada put it on and she was like, there's no turning back now. And I'm like, you're already blonde. You're just making it blonder. Like, I went like for an entirely different style.
And then she stuck with that for 4 years.
I did.
Maybe a little longer than that.
Not always
actually.
short though. Like, sometimes it's longer.
Who is the most likely to flirt to get free stuff?
I guess.
In university, I would
Sometimes
say we
it's-
both were a little bad about it sometimes.
Sometimes
but
it's inadvertent. It's more
Actually
like just
was
being
worse.
nice.
I could list things.
Hey, coleslaw
Open it.
creamery, Jada.
Yeah. We went to a movie one time. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it bears repeating. Went to a movie one time, and this thing is sold out. There's lines. They had everyone lining up, like before, downstairs, up in the balconies. They're having everyone line up waiting for each one of these, like, times to start. We went and bought our tickets beforehand, went out to eat, did some stuff, came back. Ashley, who's supposed to be holding on to the tickets, didn't lose just hers, but myself and our friends, because we're all seeing it together. And she just goes up and she's like, y'all, I'm so sorry we bought tickets for this time's show. And I don't know what happened. I lost them. Oh my gosh, I do declare. They put us in the front line.
Hold on. First, they asked if I wanted a refund. They were like, do you want cash back for them? And I was like, no, I just want to see the movie. And they were like, okay. And they walked us to the front of the line. Like, the line was zigzagging. But I say that it wasn't because of that. I think it was just because they were so overwhelmed because there were just so many people there. They were just trying to be done with me.
Yep, that's it. I sat on a wet chair one time in a movie theater, and they're like, this is packed, you have to sit there or you can leave. And they're like, we can put some jackets on there.
Oh my gosh, they did. But we went, like, there were like 5 of us.
Yeah,
or
it was like
something.
and so they just got a bunch of jackets inside of there, and I just
No, I think they
had
put a
wet-
trash bag over it.
I think
didn't
that, yeah,
That's
they
what
put
it
a
was
trash
supposed
bag,
to
and then they put the jackets on it because it was still like, you could kind of feel it moving. They put a bunch of jackets on it, and I just sat there.
Sometimes just a smile will make all the difference.
They did give each one of us a free movie ticket, though. There were 5 of us, so it was 5 free movie tickets, and I was like, what pants? 5 free movie tickets.
Depends on what they were wet from.
I did smell. I'm pretty sure it was cola.
All right, next question.
Who is the most likely to send back a meal at a restaurant?
Oh. Yeah, I'm a super picky eater. Actually, tonight,
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
Tonight we went to a local Italian restaurant.
Wait, let me get a plate. I'll be the server.
And I ordered cheese tortellini. So the server is bringing the tortellini, and like, before it even gets down, I start backing up, and I go, "Whoa!" I said, "No, I didn't eat," and I was like, "Oh, I thought it was shrimp at first, and actually the to-go's in the refrigerator."
We don't need to
But
get that.
I've been to restaurants where the tortellini is colored like the white, the orangish red, and the green and stuff like that, but I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting all white, and they're much smaller tortellinis than what I've had before. Usually, at restaurants they're this big, but they were like the tight, small ones. So I thought it was shrimp that was in it, and I was like, I can't eat seafood. I was like, I literally put my hands back. I was like, I'm not touching this.
And when she says can't, she doesn't mean, oh, I'm allergic, I'll die. She means like,
I won't die, but I'd have a bad reaction to it. Anyway,
a bad reaction, like, ew, mommy, that's gross. That kind of reaction.
Okay, next question.
Who is the most likely to go to a movie alone?
No, neither of us. Where's a mom card? Like,
Yeah,
our
our mom would
will
do
go.
that.
I've never been to a movie alone before. Have you?
Movies are expensive. I want to talk to someone. If
Yeah.
I'm going to go watch it, I want to speak to someone about it and give all of my opinions right afterwards.
That's the one thing about like binge watching television. I'm like, I binge watch it by myself, which I'm fine with, but I also want to discuss it with somebody.
But then she'll be like telling me all about. I'm like, I don't care about this.
I just recently binge watched Grimm, and Jada had binged it like 3 years ago. And so I was like
4 or
messaging
5
her
years
different
ago.
things, and she was like, this is a long time ago. I don't remember what you're talking about. Okay, next question.
Who is the most likely to book a last-minute trip to a city they have never been to?
He and I go on last minute trips all the time.
That's true, you do now. But
Yeah.
like, I've done it in the
'Cause
past
Florida
when
is
I was
great.
with someone.
Florida is great for that because there are such like
Mm-hmm.
cute little places that were within a drive away or whatever. And that's why Ashley, when she comes, we basically just shoot videos and hang out, here and there. But we're going to make an effort to be going to do things and going places when she's here.
I was like, come to find out, Daytona Beach is only like an hour from their house. And then
Yeah.
Cocoa Beach is only 45 minutes. I was like, why have we not been going to the beach?
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing right now, but we're going farther away, which is why we're staying somewhere else. We might go to the closer beaches some other time. Okay. For this point in our lives, you would be...
The
No.
one who...
I went on last minute trips with Mom. We went last minute trip in the last year to Nevada, to...
We're both
Metropolis.
very...
Yeah. I have a schedule that
Go
allows
with it.
more last minute trips
Yeah,
too.
yours does.
Okay, next question.
Who is the most likely to make $1 million?
Hopefully, maybe, one day. Here's to hoping. I mean, that's just like wishful thinking. I don't know that it'll ever happen for
But he
either of
didn't
us.
say in a year, Could just be like $1 million within like 10 years.
Oh, like in my lifetime?
I was like, for sure in my
I
lifetime.
fully expect to have made $1 million in my lifetime.
But was it the first one to make $1 million? I'm not making $1 million. Next question.
Who is the most likely to do a nude photo shoot?
For private purposes only. Okay? Let's not get the ideas over there.
It's not happening, guys. Don't get excited.
Don't comment about it.
Who is the most likely to win it big in the casino?
I have had a couple
Yeah, she
of
has.
miniature bigs, like $1,200 winning hands.
Yeah, I think I've won like $100 is like my biggest thing.
Yeah.
No, I think maybe I got like up to almost 200.
Well, I'm willing to also spend more on a hand, so that leads
Yeah.
to bigger wins, but bigger losses sometimes
True.
too. Next question.
Who is the most likely to take a cooking class?
I don't have a diverse enough of a palate. If we can't just hammer that in, I'm a basic food eater. I mean, I'm better than a 5-year-old
I'm not
kid with
either,
chicken
but
nuggets.
Christian really likes different food, and I have like I've learned to make quiche, which is actually pretty simple, but he loves quiche. I don't eat a single bite of it. I don't like it. We've been together for, over 3 years. He's never made a single quiche. He loves it. He's never made a single one. Me.
I'm proud of myself because I've started putting onion in stuff that I cook. And I'm like, look at me adulting, adding onion to stuff.
Ashley has been making her own dog food for the dogs,
yes.
So we're both culinary.
Yeah, I do homemade dog food now. I was thinking of maybe actually making that at Ashley Projects, doing
that'd be cute.
Like catching a fish, cooking it, and then making the dog food with it, type of thing, or something like that.
Yeah,
usually I do ground turkey.
Comment about that one.
It's because it's a lot of trouble to do other stuff, but ground turkey is really easy.
What question are we on? All right, I feel like
this
we're
is the last question.
Okay, I thought so. So we're just gonna prepare you. Last question, guys.
Who is the most likely to cry at something sad on TV?
Oh. Doesn't have to be on TV. It could be a book. It could be a commercial.
Like literally, as we were driving down here, she started sniffling, and I was like, nothing had happened, nothing. But I still thought she could have seen a meme, and she'd be like,
no, but I just have sinuses right now where I've been working outside for like the last 4 days in Kentucky, and it took a dip there as well. And so for like the first day, it was in the 40s. I'm like, this is May. Like, what the heck?
To be fair though, Christians sometimes will know that something should garner emotional reaction on TV, and instead of watching the TV, he's watching me to see how I'll react. And I'm like, stop it, just let me have my moment. Because he's just making fun of me,
Thank you for sticking with us for our tangents and our who would not.
A way to get to know us better.
And until next time, bye. I think next time we're actually doing something at the pool here. So look forward to that.